Iwaj, has it been getting worse? Final comments about this. Now, these are my own comments. These are not from a tafsir. Because we'll do some grammar discussions on qayyim later. And that is that when something is straight, like imagine two bars that are straight, okay? No matter if you travel down both of those bars 1,000 miles, the distance between them, because they're parallel, is still the same, yes? But if one of those bars has a slight deviation, okay, then the longer you go down that road, what happens? The further apart they become, the more at odds they become. They might even become perpendicular to one another at one point. You understand? They might even cross each other at one point, completely. You understand? So now, as time goes by, does humanity's iwaj, has it been getting worse? Yes. The book has always been qayyim. Yes, the book has always been upright. But the more the world curves and deviates, the more the contrast between this book and the rest of the world becomes sharper. So the believer will notice that the world is more and more at odds with his worldview. And the world will notice that this book is totally at odds with the way we're living. So they're going to develop an aversion more than ever before in history towards this book, because you're just going down a road that just takes you further and further and further away. And they're going to see this as so far from what we can ever do. Because we are over here, and the book is asking us to be way out there. And when Muslims are going to feel the pressure, because they're going to feel like if we're holding on to this book, we're over here, and modern society is over here. So then Muslims are going to feel the pressure and say, hey, why don't we try to kind of get a little closer? Because we're not that different. And so Muslims are going to try to interpret the book with a little bit of iwaj, so that they don't feel left out so much. Rather, the point being made in the Quran is this book is straight, and no matter how much society deviates, it's going to stay straight, and it has the power to take that which is bent and what? Straighten it again. You're thinking that society is powerful and the book isn't powerful, so we have to take the book and bring it in line with the curve. And the book is saying the book is straight, and it has the power to fix the curve and make it straight. It's a different attitude, man. It's a different way of thinking about this. So this is qayyiman. And that's why there's no surprise that a war is about to be mentioned. Qayyiman liyundhira ba'san. Because when this contrast and this conflict gets far enough, then you don't just get a battle of words, you end up in war. This becomes serious enough that it turns into a serious conflict. So this is really the kind of an indication of the kinds of times we're living in.